Hi, good evening, Miss. My name is Taufiq Akmal bin Muhammad THAMIMUL ANVER. My metric card number is MC25093814. So, in today's recording, I would like to do a forum discussion, and my forum discussion is going to be about an application named Bumble. So, before I start, I would like to give a short introduction about this company. So Bumble is a basically known as a dating company. It's a platform where you can find new people and also get to know them through online. And it's an application where you can date. And this was incorporated in the year 2014. And it became very popular because of its main vision, where it promotes women's empowerment by allowing women to make the first move in the relationship. So I would like to jump straightly to what happened to this company. So in the year 2024, May 2024 to be exact, Bumble they launched a campaign where it was an advertising campaign. They launched it in several cities throughout social medias, and one of the advertisement included a phrase where it said, "A vow of celibacy is not the answer," which this phrase translates to um, encouraging people to build relationship and get to know new people. And this campaign was intended to build relationships throughout the Bumble platform. They want people, they encourage people to build relationship throughout other people with other people through this application Bumble. But however, this turned out to be totally different, where people started to interpret the advertisement differently from what Bumble intended. Where instead of feeling encouraged, many consumers felt that Bumble was criticizing people who choose not to date or prefer to remain single. And as a result, the campaign quickly became very controversial in throughout the whole entire online. And in terms of principle of marketing, I want to talk about the internal and external marketing environment factors. Where the first thing is, I would like to say that marketing strategy. So if we look at this, Bumble wanted to increase user engagement and attract more people, but they wanted more people to use the application. But what happened here was, they used a very bold attention grabbing campaign, which turned out to be different. Turned out people took it very different from what they have expected. And not only that, the decision they took for the advertising, where the marketing team created messages like how the phrase they chose, which they thought it would be very grabbing for people, like attention grabbing for people. But the campaign did not, the phrase did not meet the expectation that they had put on the phrase, where it totally turned out to be different. And I would like to also talk about the brand communication in this, because the brand is trying to communicate with people using the phrase, and the advertisement did not align well with Bumble's brand image, where their brand image is mostly about empowerment and personal choice, which focuses mostly onto women. And this created an confusion among customers about what the brand actually stood for, because of course people online started to criticize, saying that they were totally against people who wanted to remain single or had a choice of not wanting to mingle with other people. Where I want to move on to the next part, which is the external marketing factor, where the social media influence comes in. So social media played a major role in this, because they launched their campaign, their advertisement through social media. Many users shared screenshots of the advertisement on TikTok, Instagram, and platforms like X as well. And very negative comments spread widely, very quickly, about Bumble. Not only that, it also changed a lot of the consumer values, because if you see, today's consumer expect brands to respect individual choices and um, support what they choose, you know. And many people believe that choosing to be single or to not mingle with other people are personal decisions, and therefore some customers felt that Bumble was being insensitive about this topic. And to be honest, the public opinion about this matter is that influencers, journals, and other online blog people who post blogs and everything, they discuss this campaign very seriously. And not only that, this increased the public's attention and made the issue even bigger. And from what happened here, the customers that was already using the application, who was using it on a day-to-day basis, talking to people, finding new people to get to know to and everything, their reaction were mostly, most of them judged. They feel like the application Bumble judged them, and like some women felt that Bumble was criticizing their personal lifestyle choices and trying to control them or something like that. And not only that, this also made a damage to the brand values as well, where many felt the campaign contradicted Bumble's core values, where it was about empowerment and personal choices. And there was, of course, backlash, of course, from social media. It was a social media backlash, where thousands of users criticized the advertisement and the campaign through online, and had a lot of negative comments on that. This left a very big impact for the brand Bumble, where the campaign had a very negative impact on brand loyalty, and then some existing users they lost trust on the brand, because the brand's core values are about empowerment and personal choices, supporting them. But the phrase totally made people lose trust, because it totally interpreted of becoming something opposite of what Bumble actually intended. So when this thing came, a lot of loyal customers, regular customers, they felt judged. They felt like they were not um, they were like they felt like Bumble is criticizing them. And to be honest, from this, the lesson that was learned was, there are several important lessons when making a campaign or advertisement. And the first, company should understand how different audience may interpret their messages, where some people don't like us, don't like what we do. They have the power to interpret, because we're doing it online and it's free to say whatever they want and brainwash people. Secondly, marketing campaigns should remain consistent with the brand's values and moral, so that their advertisement can reach clearly, the message can reach clearly without any misunderstandings about the brand and the company. Last but not least, I would like to give a conclusion, where Bumble's 2024 advertising controversy shows how a marketing campaign can backfire to the company itself. And when the customer interpret the message differently from what the company intended, it's going to give a very negative and very bad image to the company. Therefore, we should be very cautious when we are marketing advertisement campaigns, and be more um, cautious with our phrases, and need to always look at the customers and their preferences first. That will be all from me. Thank you so much.